welcome to Take Two Radio Music. I'm Pam, your host. I hope you all are having a pleasant day so far. It's beautiful and sunny in Chicago, although you would never believe that just yesterday and the day before. We had so much rain yesterday. It was like 4 inches in 1 hour. Everybody was flooded everywhere. They closed down the expressways. It's unbelievable. So I'm very grateful that today is such a wonderful day. And I'm very excited because I have a guest with me. I have pop singer, or gypsy-pop singer, as she likes to call herself, Zana. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Living, breathing, walking, talking. I guess that's all we can ask for, right?
Yeah.
So, you're all the way in Croatia right now, right?
Yeah, I'm visiting with family. My mom's from here, so it's really nice to come here during the summer.
So this is not your first time over there then?
No, I used to come every summer when I was little, and then for a few years I stopped going because of school and music and stuff, and then I came last summer and now this summer again, so pretty excited.
Wow. And what's it like out there right now? It's summertime too? Because I know a lot of people, I think Australia is the only one that has like opposite weather that we do.
Yeah, it's summertime here. It's gorgeous.
Is it like California weather? No humidity?
Yeah, no humidity. It's really, really nice. It's so sunny, and the water's like really warm right now too, so great. I love it here.
Yeah, well, I could see why, definitely. Well, since we were going back a little bit there with you going, in the summertime when you were a little girl over to Croatia, why don't we talk about when you became interested in music?
Okay. I started playing the drum kit when I was like 8 years old. So that's pretty much where like music started with me, but when I was little, I remember my mom took me to like a mommy and me piano class, and I basically like almost destroyed the piano because I was banging on it. So and we got kicked out actually. It's funny. Yeah. So my mom started having me play drums when I was like 8 because I used to like to break things and hear the noises that stuff would make, like the crashing noises.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's pretty funny.
It is because, as a parent of 4 children, I would never think to have a child play the drums because they like to break things.
Yeah.
But that was a good way to, get you out of doing that and doing something that is better for you and everybody else around you.
Yeah. It was much better than the tap dancing that we tried too, because I remember when I got those tap dancing shoes, I had a lot of fun with that. But yeah, my mom got me a drum set and put it in the room, like right under the garage, so nobody could really hear me there. So it was good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And that's great. Your mother's a genius for doing that. And you also play the acoustic guitar. You play Arabic percussion, Arabic tambourine, and Arabic finger cymbals. Now, I think most of us know what the finger cymbals are, but what's the difference between a regular tambourine and percussion versus the Arabic ones?
The Arabic tambourine is you just play it differently. You play it with your fingers on the cymbals and different parts of the skin on the tambourine. So it makes different noises, and also the material they use for it is different. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. I love like the sounds that the instruments make, the Arabic instruments. It's just amazing.
Then how did you learn how to play all these? When you were younger, or is this something you've just taken up over the last few years?
So I started playing the drum kit when I was 8, and then I think I was around 15 or 16 maybe. I started getting interested in the like Arabic percussion and stuff because my dad is Lebanese. So I've always loved Arabic music, but I never thought to like play an Arabic instrument. But I started to, move out of just the drum kit area and start to dabble with other percussion instruments. So, and I just loved it, so I just keep playing them.
Now, do you take classes, or are you just teaching yourself that?
I took classes with this amazing woman, Mary Ellen. She's great. I took classes in Oakland with her. So she's been playing Arabic instruments for, I don't even know, so many years. But she's awesome. She's literally she's such a good player. It's crazy.
Well, that's great that you have somebody around that can teach you those, because it's not something you hear about often in today's music, and I know you incorporate it in your music. Yeah,
exactly. That's why I call it gypsy-pop, because
right.
The Arabic and then mixing it with pop music makes it that gypsy sound, and I love the sounds that the instruments make.
Well, we appreciate that you do that, because your song "To My Bed" is wonderful, and I can't wait to hear more from you. But before we get into that, I was wondering, when did you take up belly dancing? I mean, I guess that just goes with everything else that you've been doing.
Yeah, I never actually took lessons for belly dancing. It's just kind of, I just started doing it when I was really little. Actually, we have some videos from when I was I think about 2 years old. I got up on the table and I was dancing, and it was funny. But from there, I just, my parents used to take me to restaurants where, belly dancers would come around and dance and stuff. And I don't know, I just liked it. And I basically just taught myself to do it. And I don't know, I've been doing it for years, so, yeah.
Well, you know what? You and I have something in common. When I was little, I liked to dance as well and sing, I think, just like any other little girl, but I used to get up on my mom's coffee table and dance. And she would tell me to get down all the time, and then one day she says, "Don't go on that table." And she went in the kitchen with her friend, and they were talking, and the next thing I knew, I was in an ambulance going to the hospital because I did not listen to my mom. I got up on the table. I started doing my dancing, and I guess one of the legs were broke or something, and that's why she was telling me not to go on there. But I didn't listen, and I was 5 years old, and I broke my arm. So, yeah, I never danced on a table after that. So from that point on, it was only on the floor.
Yeah, my parents actually encouraged me when I was 2 years old. That's great, huh?
Did they really? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they watched me, and they were holding me and stuff, so it was okay. But
oh, my gosh, that's so funny. But that's great that they did encourage you and they support you in everything you do. I mean, look at all the things you've learned just by, your parents' encouragement, and from you, with your dad being Lebanese, and then learning all the Arabic stuff. That's wonderful.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love my parents.
Yeah. Now, you also performed with an award-winning jazz band that was from when you were in high school?
Yeah. I started with them with drums, I think. Yeah, I got into the class somehow accidentally. My schedule was switched around or something, and I ended up in the class, and then I started playing the drum kit for them, and then I got switched out of the class somehow. I don't know. But then after that, my teacher, he found out I could sing, so he wanted me to perform with them, and we did maybe one or two things, performances, but yeah, it was awesome.
Well, that sounds like fun. I mean, especially when he found out you could sing, so you weren't just playing an instrument, you were singing with them.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and that teacher also, was really great because I had marching band. I was in marching band or whatever, so I did the bass drum for him for a long time, and then he actually called me up I think after I was out of high school for a a year or something, he called me and had me perform with them again.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, you see how one thing leads to another. You just have to be at the right place at the right time. You never know who's going to be sitting in the audience and say, after the show, coming up to you and say, come on, let's do this or let's do that. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
And speaking of people that you've worked with, you worked with the Grammy Award-winning producers Tim Mitchell and George Noriega. What was that like, working with them, and how did you end up collaborating with them?
It was awesome, and I think it was a connection to my dad, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I worked with them twice. When I was about 16, I did 2 songs that I wrote myself with them, and then I think maybe it was when I was like 17 or 18 or something, then I went back and did 2 more songs with them, so that was pretty awesome. And then I wrote Into My Bed with them. So. Oh,
wow. I mean, not many people your age and younger get to do that, so that's another notch on your belt, that you get to learn from these people that are Grammy Award winners.
Yeah.
It's one thing to work with a producer, but when they're award winners, that means so much more.
Yeah. No, it was awesome, and, it just clicked because the music that they're into is very similar to the stuff that I like to do too, so it was awesome, and it was a great connection to have, and I hopefully work with them again.
Oh yeah, definitely. Did they give you any type of advice that you've used since then?
Yeah, well, actually the advice they gave me was part of what I wrote in my bed, the lyrics. My mom was there with us when we were writing the song and stuff, and she was saying, just get out of your head. And then after that, we started throwing around different things, and then we ended up with the song Into My Bed. But the piece of advice basically from them was to just get out of my own head and relax and not be so tense and stuff like that. So, it's helped me a lot. Just working with them, I loosened up a lot in music, so it was great.
Yeah, I can't imagine you not being nervous and wanting everything to be perfect when you're putting together your own music, Yeah, it was pretty intense, especially when I first worked with them when I was 16. I had never done anything like that. I had never been in a studio or anything, so when I was working, I was so nervous. But it was so much fun. It was such a great experience, and I definitely don't think I'd be where I am right now if it wasn't for that. So it was great. Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you because, like I said, a lot of people don't get that, and you did. So with that being said, why don't you tell us a little bit more about your single Into My Bed?
Okay. Into My Bed is the first fast, upbeat song I've ever written, actually. So that was pretty exciting. That was a serious accomplishment for me because I usually write slower songs, and I'm more it's telling a story and stuff. And then I ended up being able to tell a story Into My Bed, so that was a lot of fun because I didn't think that was as much possible in a song, But yeah, it was great. And and then co-writing it with Tim Mitchell and George Noriega was awesome. They're great. So it just ended up working out really nicely.
Well, it's a great song, and I will be playing it for our listeners in a few minutes after I let you go, so they can hear what it's like. Is there going to be a video for it?
Yes. Oh, my God. It's coming out either tomorrow or Friday, and I'm so excited about it. I really can't wait for it to just get out there. Yeah.
Awesome. And did you collaborate to do the storyboard for it?
Yeah, so basically I met with this guy named Romeo, and then he connected me to some people, and they created like a storyboard thing for it because they've seen my past like, you know, like other performances and stuff, and like what I'm interested in, and then they just basically figured it out, and I put a little bit of input in it, and it ended up working out great. So I'm really excited about the show.
Are you going to be playing a guitar or anything, doing any belly dancing in it, or do we have to wait and be surprised?
Well, there is some belly dancing, and, you know, there's a few different things, but I guess you guys will have to wait and be surprised.
Okay, we'll wait, because, I mean, it's only tomorrow or so we can wait one more day.
Yeah.
What I was going to ask you, too, is I noticed that you have a lot of cover songs on your YouTube channel. Are those your favorite singers that you're doing the cover songs for, or favorite songs?
Yeah, some of them are favorite songs, some are by my favorite singers. So, yeah, most of the time I just have like a lot of like favorite songs, and I don't really have specific artists that I like, but there are a few artists that I like do a lot of covers of their songs. So, yeah, there's Ed Sheeran, like Sam Smith, Corinne Bailey Rae, and then Amy Winehouse, Adele. And I grew up listening to a lot of like UB40 and Gypsy Kings, so sometimes I like to sing their songs too.
Well, they're all great. I mean, you do such a wonderful job. You have an excellent voice, and I can't wait to see what comes next from you. Who would you like to work with in the music industry, either behind the scenes or maybe do a duet with?
That's a hard question. I don't know. I don't know. I love like Ed Sheeran. He's so good. He's amazing. I love all of his music. Sam Smith too. He's like newer, I guess, but yeah, I love his songs. I love Stay With Me and Latch, the acoustic version. Mm-hmm. Those are so good. I love singing those songs. So, there's a few artists.
Do you sing in I don't know, is it called Croatian, the language for that?
Yeah. No, I don't sing in Croatian. I don't know much. But I did perform in Croatia last summer, so that was awesome. But I performed mostly covers that are in English and some of my own songs. But yeah, I don't really sing in Croatian at all. Because the problem is that my mom is Serbian and Croatian, and then my dad is Lebanese, so it's not like a mutual language in the house.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, it's easier to learn the language when you're little, you know, when you grow up with it around your house and your neighborhood and stuff like that, because I tried to, even though I lived mainly around a lot of Spanish people, I picked up words here and there that you say, and of course I always learned the bad words too, you know. and as I got older, I wanted to take some Spanish lessons, and let me tell you, it was not easy. So, yeah, if you're going to do it, try to do it when you're younger.
Yeah, definitely.
And I can't get the accent down. You know how they roll those R's? I just cannot do it. I sound totally like a white girl, which I am, you know, when I try to say something. It's funny.
Yeah, the accents are hard. It's probably the hardest part.
Exactly. Now, you're currently going to the Berklee School of Music. Are you learning anything new? Because you pretty much seem like you know a lot.
Oh my God, yeah, definitely learning a lot. I actually didn't know much about like music theory part of it, so like Berklee College of Music is perfect for that. So I'm learning so much. It's awesome. I love it.
All right, what year are you in?
I'm actually going to be a junior this year, so I'm super excited. But I'm kind of scared
Wow.
too because I've already done 2 years of college. That's kind of scary. I feel like I'm still in high school.
Yeah. I think it flies by, and especially when you're having fun, as they say.
Yeah, and I'm only 19 too, so I'm like younger than all my friends, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you finish high school early or something?
No, I just started school early, so
Oh, okay.
I was like a year younger than everybody because my birthday's in September, so it's one of those things where I'm either going to be like a year older or a year younger.
Yeah, I understand that. There's that cutoff date to when you start school. So
Yeah.
That's how it depends on how old you're going to be at a certain point. So, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you guys are all there for the same thing, and I'm sure you have a lot of fun doing it and taking the different classes because it's not like regular college. You know, you guys are doing something that you really enjoy doing. It's artistic. You're making music, and I'm sure you're studying all different types of music, right?
Yeah. I've been learning like crazy stuff at Berklee. It's incredible. Like you just learn so many different things, so many different styles, and just basically they cover everything. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe next time we'll get a classical song or something from you, right? By the time you're done.
Yeah, pretty much. You never know.
Are you working on anything new now?
Yeah, I have a few different songs I've been working on, and then there's also the other song I worked with Mitchell and George Noriega. It's called Deeper, and I'm probably going to release that like a few months, maybe sometime in like I think September or something. So yeah, that should be exciting.
Are you going to be working on an EP or an album in the near future?
Yes, I have a few songs for my EP, and I'm not really sure when I'm going to release that, but I've been working on it for a few years now.
Yeah, well, it doesn't happen overnight, that's for sure. I mean, I learned that a long time ago.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot that goes into it, and of course, money is always a situation because you guys are indies. You know, you're not with a label that's paying for everything that you do. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of money, and I'm sure you feel such accomplishment when you're done with a song or, you know, maybe getting that EP together. It's going to be like all types of emotions running through you at that point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it should be like, it's probably going to be like my most, I don't even know how to explain it. It's going to be really like.
It's going to be your baby.
Yes, exactly.
Well, where would you like to, I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, I just said I have a lot of people who believe in me, so that's good to have. So I'm excited about everything I'm working on.
Definitely. Now, when you finish the EP or an album and get out of school and things like that, where would you like to go on tour first?
I don't even know. That's a tough question. Probably New York, London. I don't know. Something exciting. Yeah, maybe.
Somewhere you haven't been.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it, mix business with pleasure.
Yeah.
That's what I envy about you guys in the music business, because you do get to go to all these different countries and different states, even, you know, if you're from the United States, and get to write that off.
Yeah. I'm actually going to Manila, I think, in the Philippines in like maybe a few weeks. I'm supposed to go perform on like a talent show type thing. They just basically like a TV show where they just show talent, not like what is it called? Like one of those talent shows with like judges and everything. It's just like performers.
Oh, like American Idol and The Voice and that?
Yeah, it's just a show. I guess like talented people perform, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. My friend,
well, that's exciting.
Music to them, so yeah, I'm excited.
Now, when you perform, do you perform by yourself, or do you have anybody in a band backing you up?
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a band. I'm not completely sure, but I do have some friends that I work with that usually back me up in Oakland at least. And they're actually going to Berklee College of Music too, so they just got in. Yeah, this year, so it's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, and you could show them the ropes since they're just starting.
Yeah. It's going to be so great to have them there with me and stuff, and then we get to perform more. Before we were only performing when I was in Oakland, but now we get to perform in Boston too, so that'll be fun.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, see, you're getting around.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all that. It's just wonderful. I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next. I just want to let our listeners know to please follow Zana on Twitter at Zana19, Zana19, and it's Zana. Like her Facebook page at facebook.com/Zana19, Zana19. I like how you make that easy for us. And then check out her website at Zana19.com. Now, your music is available, I'm sure, on iTunes and Amazon, all those digital download places?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So pick up her new song, Into My Bed, which I'm going to be playing here. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today all the way from Croatia. We had a wonderful connection. I mean, you never know when somebody's calling from out of the States, calling in like this, if it's going to work. Yeah. But it sounds like you're right here. So it is all good.
Well, that's good. We got lucky.
Yeah. Thank you again for joining me and taking time out of your busy day. And you enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. I will. Take care.
Okay. Bye. You too.
Bye-bye. And here's her song, Into My Bed.
I'm not being hurt.
Into My Bed by Zana. I absolutely love that song. It's definitely a dance song, and you move around in your chair. At least I'm doing it in my chair because that's where I'm sitting. I can't exactly stand and do this show unless I had maybe a long cord or something. Who knows? But anyway, back to Zana. She's a wonderful, wonderful artist, and I cannot wait to see the video tomorrow or in the next couple days when it comes out. So be sure to check out her YouTube channel as well. Check out the covers that she does. They're awesome. Did I say that she does? That she does. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so back with me. Tomorrow I'm going to have, as my special guest, it's a special show because we had to do it on a different day for their schedule. I'm going to have Jandra, the lead singer from the rock band Message to Venus. And that's going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So hopefully I'll be able to talk because that's not my normal time to get on and do a show. My mouth might be having technical difficulties like it is today. So, but anyways, I hope you join us. We're going to talk to them about their music, their latest EP, The Envelope, as well as their Indiegogo project that they have going on, and it should be a lot of fun. I'll also be playing some of their music from The Envelope, too. And with that, I'm going to say thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again to my guest, Zana, for calling in all the way from Croatia. I wish you a wonderful day as well as what's coming up in your future. All the best to you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Get connected with Take Two Radio Music on Facebook or Twitter at Take Two Radio Music. Or for email updates on future shows, follow at Blog Talk Radio. For previous episodes, upcoming guests, and more, visit TakeTwoRadioMusic.com.